Yo, what's good everybody? It is Redux Dominations here once again. Welcome back everybody to another amazing video. And today I'm going to loot some people and I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing and what I think is a really nice army composition. I'm sure a lot of people actually know this army composition, but before I begin on that, I just want to show you guys what I'm doing with my base right now. So I got 2 oil wells going on right now. Now I don't know how fast these things pump oil because right now it just says 0 per hour, so I'll have to see. So I've got 2 oil wells going on right now. Whoops, I picked that one up. And I've got a road, level 4 to level 5 going on right now. And I've also got an armory, level 6 to level 7, because I want the Enlightenment age troops as soon as possible, of course. The other thing is I'm going from temple level 4 to level 5 to get the training blessings so I can max out my reduced training time to 86%. But other than that, let me show you guys the army composition I'll be bringing to you guys in this video. So I've got 24 arquebusiers, 3 cannons, 2 supply wagons, and 5 knights. So I'm sure a lot of you guys actually tried this tactic before, and this tactic would work amazing on the British and the Koreans because they have amazing archer units. So yeah, basically your knights are just there to soak up all the damage, and then your artillery, your archers, and your supply car will do the rest. You know, they'll clean up the base, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I can see this army composition working amazing on the Koreans and the British. So you know, I don't know if switching to the French was the right choice. I feel like right now the archers are very strong. Well, this composition is strong. That's what I meant to say. The knights are very strong as well. In fact, you know, I think these infantry units need some love. Right now, the infantry units are quite bad. I've tried all kind of things. Well, not a lot of things, but I've tried to use these infantry units, and they're just not that good anymore. They just got nerfed to the point that they're just not that useful. So, in the combination of, you know, knights, archers, cannons, and supply wagons seem to just be working better. Or the other tactic that I like to use is just spam dragoon raiders, and that's a great way to loot people as soon as, you know, possible. You know, just really quickly. These guys can just go, they just go straight for the resources, so it's really easy to use these guys. But the downside is that it's kind of suicide. It's not very sustainable, so a lot of them die, and you got to rebuild them. You know, you got to use a lot of crowns on those dragoon raiders. But aside from that, I just want to show you guys that we have the cart and horse event going on right now. So, you know, knights and supply wagons are going to be building faster. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen this already, but let's go ahead and loot somebody with this army because I think this army composition is working very well. Now, I don't know if 3 cannons are overdoing it, but because normally I usually carry 2 cannons. I just don't know if 3 cannons is overdoing it, but this is the first time I'm trying a 3 cannon composition, so let's see if 3 cannons is too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the knights first. I'll let them go ahead and do their thing and just drop everyone else, and that's pretty much how it does. So the catapults will just focus the knights, and your range units will just take care of everything else. Now this guy of course does not have a very strong base, but you know, I'm just trying to loot people to get resources, so that's really my goal here. And I really need to, okay, I'm gonna have, oh man, I made a mistake there. I was gonna target the ballista, and damn, that was a mistake. So my knights are gonna go down pretty quickly here. If not, I think they get 2-shotted, right? So no, my knights haven't died yet, luckily. None of my troops have died yet. Okay, that was quite good, quite nice. So none of my knights died. All my 5 knights have actually survived there. But this ballista tower is a problem. So yeah, the ballistas and the catapults are really your biggest issues here. And oh my god, my supply wagon, what is he doing? That stupid supply wagon going by himself by there, and it got killed by a knight and an archer tower. But as you can see, this composition is just so good. It's really sustainable, and really, I just think the Koreans and the British are going to be really the strongest nations right now because this composition just works so well. So anybody with a really good archer unit, I don't know about the Chinese because I know the Chinese has like that machine gun rapid fire archer unit, Chukonus or whatever it's called, but they're not really known to be the best archer units. I know it's the Koreans and the British that have the best archer units. But the other thing about French is that we have really nice cavalry units. Even though the cavalry did get nerfed pretty hard as well, the cavalry is a very good unit. It's still a lot better than the soldiers. The soldiers right now are just like crap. The halberdiers and the legions, they're just not that good. So, you know, I think the soldiers, to be honest, I think they need that +1 range in the Enlightenment Age. I really don't think that range nerf was necessary. But anyways, this is just how it is, and we cleared out this guy's base. Unfortunately, we lost a supply cart, which sucked balls, because I think you really need 2 supply carts, and there's like 2 soldiers attacking, and these guys are not even shooting at them until, wow, that's just like ridiculous. Sometimes these AI isn't too great as well. But well, we've lost 2 arquebusiers and we've lost 1 supply cart, so losing that supply cart is a big deal. You don't want to lose any of those big units, of course. But I'm just gonna go ahead and should we retrain? Yeah, I'm just gonna hit retrain all here, and it's only going to take about 3 minutes, well 37 seconds here, because we have the supply cart reduced event going on, so it's only going to take 2 minutes right there. The other thing I want to show you guys right now is some replays of my looting, I guess, a looting tactic. So it's pretty simple. As you guys can see, I've been using this dragoon spam all along. It's really nice. The dragoon spam is really nice. As you can see, like, I'm using 30 dragoons, 121k loot, 125k loot, 144k loot, 123k loot. You can see that I got a lot of resources out of this, but the thing is, it's quite expensive. I used a lot of crowns, because it takes like 27 crowns to 30 crowns to retrain them all. Let's just take a look at this base. So he's got 174k loot, and I'm going to show you guys what I did with this dragoon spam. I'm sure a lot of people use this as well, because I know a lot of people attack me with this dragoon spam. The dragoons are just a really great looting unit, but they are quite costly if you're trying to, you know, loot like 4 million food at a time, because you're gonna have to use a lot of crowns. And they all got killed right away. So this replay is actually buggy. It's quite buggy, because it says I only, oh no, never mind guys, it looks like I attacked from this side as well, so I totally forgot about how this replay went. So I attacked from the left side, and then now I'm attacking from the right side, and I got all that food right there. So 144k was stolen. And you know, these guys actually break down the wall pretty fast, as long as the wall is, you know, not like level 10 or anything. Those were like level 6 or level 7 walls. But as you guys can see, I used one wall miner to knock down one of the wall pieces, and then 144,000 food was stolen there. So just you know, showing you guys what I do with dragoon spam. It's still 30 seconds left on the supply wagon. I'm just gonna attack one more person. I'm just gonna go ahead and collect my caravan and the food right here. The other thing I've noticed, I just feel like the game got it got better from the past. That's what I think. The game has actually improved in the way that the loot was gained. So, you know, back in the summer, I remember finding opponents that had like 50,000 or 80,000 loot and over was very difficult. Maybe it's because a lot of people were more active back then, but I've noticed that the loot has kind of increased. You know, a lot of these players that I'm finding, I can easily find people with 100 to 140,000 loot, or, you know, even 75,000 loot like this. So I don't know if Big Huge Games increased the loot gain, or if a lot of people are just inactive. But like, I mean, this guy, he seems pretty inactive, because he's got like, I don't know, maybe he's sleeping right now, but he doesn't have a ton of loot. But like 90,000 food and 70,000 gold was pretty damn hard to find back in the days. So, you know, it's hard for me to say what has been happening. But let's go ahead and attack this guy as well. I'm just going to be dropping all my troops right here. So I'm actually glad that the loot has increased. The gain of loot has increased, because it was really frustrating when you couldn't find opponents. You know, when you're in like Gunpowder and Enlightenment Age, and your upgrades are super expensive. But, you know, the only people you can loot is like 40,000 food and 40,000 gold. It was ridiculously low back in the summer. But it's a lot better now. So I like it that the loot gain has increased. Now, if it's because of a lot of AFK players, or a lot of people, if it's because a lot of people have quit the game, then that sucks balls, because that means, of course, the game is going downhill. But anyways, let's get back to the raid right here. So I'm just raiding this guy. And yeah, as you guys can see, this army is just really powerful all out. So yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. But let me go ahead and actually move all these guys in the middle here. But yeah, this army composition is just really amazing. So if you know, there's some of you guys that are still not using this tactic. I highly suggest you use this. It's sustainable. I probably should have used this tactic more than the Dragoon Raiders. Dragoon Raiders is kind of like suicide tactic because they're all gonna die in the end anyways. Yeah, anyways, this tactic is really good. So you just have the knights in the front to soak the damage, and then you have the arquebusiers, the cannons, and you got the supply wagons to support the knights and just destroy everything in sight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually bring everybody together here because they're starting to get sniped. Yeah, I really think I should have just picked the British or the Koreans, because having the stronger long-range archers would have been a lot better than having stronger knights. Yeah, having stronger knights are important, but the knights are very tanky anyways. So I know the French knights are better, but I think I should have chosen the Koreans or the British. Oh well, it doesn't matter. The other great thing about the French is that they have reduced training time. So let me go ahead and, yeah, just wipe out this guy's base. So, I mean, of course, the people that I've been attacking so far had really, really weak bases. And, you know, if I was attacking somebody with a very good base, this army would obviously be decimated. And I probably wouldn't have this many troops surviving. But regardless, I think this is like one of the best tactics in the game right now, because the infantry, the soldier unit is just so bad right now. They really can't shield anything. So, you know, you might as well just use knights instead of using those infantry units. So, yeah, anyways, I guess that's it for this video. It's 11-minute long. It's quite long for this video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Once again, remember to leave the comments down below. I love reading your guys' comments. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, keep watching my videos. I'll be back with more Dominations goodness, and I'll see you guys next time.